Hello, hello, welcome to Whiskey with E. I'm Eric, you can call me E now today. Whiskey without the E. So it's a scotch. Alright, blended scotch whiskey. We have the JB, which is the abbreviations for Justerini Brooks. Alright, so let's pour it up. Now, Justerini Brooks, J and B, is owned by Diageo. So we all know Diageo is a very big. They own a lot. All right, so there you go. But is this false marketing here? See how they say rare? I don't think it's too rare, but it's okay. Let's just say good marketing. Good marketing. Oh damn, it's rare. Let's get it. All right. Let's break it down. J and B. So this obviously is a blended Scotch whiskey. I mean, it's not the most sold blended Scotch whiskey like Johnny Walker blacks and reds. I mean, I think this ranks fifth, I believe. I think it ranks fifth. All right. So while that's opening up, guys, look at the label. All right, look at the label. Okay. By appointment to their late majesties. All right, so I had to even write this down, all right, because obviously my Roman numerals is very terrible, but bear with me. All right, by appointment of their late majesties, King George III, King George IV, Queen Victoria, King George V, King William IV, King Edward VII, and King George VI. I really had to write that down because can you see they're all in Roman numerals? Yeah, I'm not too good with Roman numerals, so come on, you've got to congratulate me on that, all right? I told you the right numbers. I translated the Roman numerals for you, all right? Anyways, much love. All right, enough of the shenanigans. Let's just judge it for what it is, all right? So I picked this up for $40, all right? $40 is still very expensive in the great schemes of things, but here in Australia for blended Scotch whiskies, you are going at that rate, 38, pretty much 33 to 40s to $50 for blended Scotch whiskies. So as we all know, Diageo owned product, so let's see if we can pick out what is in here. There is a bit of smoke in there, actually. So, Diageo owns. That's like a Kalila smoke. There you go. This can be fun. So, a bit of Kalila smoke. Not as obviously not smoky like an Isla. Obviously, this is more going towards a light space side, Highland style of Scotch. So the Kalila smoke is more than your Highland Park, if you've tried Highland Park before. But obviously, it's less than your Lagavulins. It's less than your Isla smoke, all right? So, and I don't even think it's as smoky as like when you're drinking like a Johnny Walker black, you're getting like that smoky dark note or something. This is more light, all right? So you're getting a lightness to this, like a light, fruity youthfulness. So there is that apples. Oh yeah, I bet you everyone's saying this because it's such a typical note for a blended Scotch whiskey, all right? So reminds me of like when you're drinking like your typical Irish blended whiskies. It's like you're always getting some apples and pears. But this apples and pears is coming after the Kalila smoke. This is just me guessing it's Kalila smoke, but I'm just trying to think, like, you know, Diageo, they own Talisker, they own Kalila, they own so much, guys. So, because I believe there is over 30, 40 different malt whiskies that go into this, but it has been mixed with grain whiskies, so, as they do with blended scotches. So, I'm not going to critique this very harshly because I know that it is just a blended scotch. It is only a $40 bottle. It is only 40%. So let's not be too rough on the judgments. But let's just have a little taste, eh? Cilantro. Cheers, everyone. Well, I'm trying to not critique it too roughly. Okay, let's just say the finish is not too long. The finish is definitely not long. The aftertaste flavors, it's not. Let's just say it's not like having a. Now this is like a dessert whiskey. When you're having a cherry finished type of scotch, that one tasted like raisins and fruits on the back end, all right, and with a long finish. This is not raisins and fruits. Let's just say it is. It really tastes like what a blended Scotch whiskey should taste like. I mean, short finish. I mean, the mouthfeel, obviously it's only 40%, but it does really feel thin and light. Like there's not much texture, viscosity in the mouthfeel. A little bit of heat does come on after the whole light, very, very light apples and pears, all right? You're not even really getting that on the way in, all right? Let's just have a little taste, eh? I need another one because I was trying to not think about it too critically. You're trying to just look at it like it's just a blended scotch. Just tell the people if it is worth the minimal money that they will be paying for it. Compare it to something very terrible. All right, so there is terrible blended Scotch whiskies out there. Trust me. There's a lot of ethanol, terrible fumes and bites. This very approachable. There is no burn. There is no bite. You could almost drop that S word. Don't say it. Say it. It's smooth. Oh, Jesus. But let's just have another one. Cheers, everyone. Cilantro. Yeah, so light sweetness. Then it goes that smoky note that you get on the nose. And then it goes like that I wouldn't call it alcohol fumes. I'm just calling it young grain spirits. It's what it does. It gives it this little bit of a heat factor. Don't mistaken this heat factor for a long Kentucky hug finish. Like if you're drinking a barrel proof bourbon, it's not a warming long finish. It's just a little bit of a heat. It's just a little bit of heat, kind of like a rye spice, but not really. So just a little bit of heat from the grain spirits, and then it just dies off like this. Whoop. Goodbye. But would I recommend this as a blended Scotch whiskey? Yes, I would recommend this. All right, so there you go. I'm sure this would beat a Johnny Walker Red. If you blinded this, I'm sure it will beat a Johnny Walker Red. All right. But to be honest, this is that kind of drink that you would just have there, just to be like, well, this is what blended Scotch is. This is the bottom end of Scotch realm, guys. It's good to go back to what we all started off on, mixing it with Pepsi. So that being said, this is just one of those bottles that you'd probably just buy for a party. If there's people that are only just getting into Scotch and they mix with Coke or Pepsi, then I'm sure this is something that they would enjoy. Let's see. Everything tastes good with Pepsi. Cheers, everyone. Yeah. What can I say? What can I say? Everything tastes great with Pepsi, but yeah, so there you go. It can be mixed. It can be drank straight. It doesn't have that terrible bitterness that I was getting in the Grant. I mean, I could have just been judging that real roughly, to be honest. I don't think I've even posted up the video yet because this Grant's video went for almost 20 minutes of me just giving it poopies. Just talking down on it. I'm so sorry, Grants. This is why I have to reprogram my brain and bring myself back to blended Scotch whiskies and not judge it too terribly and be like whiskey snob mind. Because once you go into whiskey snob mind, all of a sudden you come back to this under 46%, chill filtered shenanigans. And obviously you're going to judge it really badly. But let's just think for the people. If you were just an average person just wanting to buy a Scotch that is not too expensive, blended Scotch whiskey that you wanted to share with the people, and if they just mixed it with Coke or Pepsi, would they mind this? No, this would be the one to go to, alright? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It was established in 1749. 1749. Don't mistake in this. It hasn't been operating since 1749. It would have opened and closed many of times, and don't mistake in the label too. You see how it says rare? It's not really rare. It's not really rare. But is it okay? Does it pass? The blended Scotch whiskey ism? It passes, alright? Anyways, this video is going to cut out due to this terrible phone. Memory is short. The memory is very short. So let's just wait for it to cut out